we having a sip and paint. Cause they surprised me with this shit. She say I knew, but I didn't know.
You did not.
So, but I'm grateful. It is what it is. We having fun. Let me let y'all check this joint out. This my shit.
What color's made green again? What color's made green? Red and yellow.
Look at cuz shit.
Red and yellow make orange. Guys, y'all got me making orange.
Okay.
At least you trying to cover hers over mine.
Like, don't do that.
That shit look like you got sparkles in it.
Hey, she's not ashamed of her shit.
Let me see. It is.
It looks sparkly.
It's cute. I like that.
Poop Whoop, that's the one who the mastermind behind
As always.
As always. That's the creative mind right there. We thankful for that mind.
Oh yeah.
So y'all, let's get down to the nitty gritty right fast. This is for my YouTube. I want to get y'all take on how y'all feel about. That's when the truth come out. Shit, I want to hear this shit.
Yeah, come on with it. Fuck it. Come on with it. No, what you want to know? No, I'm gonna tell the truth.
You could ask me.
Y'all, this is raw and uncut. I'm not rehearsed. I just sprung it on. So I'm gonna start with Niecy first, cause Sam
You
probably
want to start with me? Don't start. I'm the shy cousin. Not the shy one.
Right.
That's crazy that we the same birthday, but I'm not
Shy ain't even in your.
It depends the situation. I'm shy like nigga touch me first, and then I come behind like on some freaky shit. Shy like talking, yeah, no. Touch me first, and it's on and popping.
You make the first move.
You make the first move. I want to see like no. No, baby, I'm shy, but touch me first, and it's on and popping.
Break the ice.
Yep.
Break the ice, and I'm breaking your ass.
Because what is it that you want to know?
Oh,
You
so
want us to let them know.
I just want. How do you feel? What's your take? First off, what's your take on Africa before I showed you the stuff that I've been showing you and telling you about?
Well, really, it's different from what you told us. I feel say it's kind of similar to here, but a little better. Because what I thought of Africa was safaris. No water, living in huts, flies dancing down their eyes.
That's the shit they show you so you can send them a donation for the white folks.
I want to go over there for real.
Like, is this where we want to go?
But since Ronnie went over there and kind of showed us that it's not too much different from here, I kind of got a different take on it.
Right. It ain't monkeys and lions just roaming around and
people
shit.
walking around in tutus and
shit. Titties hanging out. Carrying shit on their head. Pop bellies.
I'm like, who want to go there for real?
Right, we already living in some shit. Why go and get in some shit, you know?
But yeah, that was my take on it. Come over here. They only show us what they want us to do.
Right.
Fuck you come up with that motherfucker. Anyway, it's all on a platter and shit.
I'm coming back around because I got more questions.
Okay.
Bonchetta, how you feel about, what's your impression on Africa before and after I told you, you know what I'm saying, start showing y'all stuff about Africa?
Well, it's definitely different than what I thought it was going to be. It's more modernized. It's more, like a city, like a clean, nice city. It's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, like lions and stuff, roaming around, and you possibly get a lion on your back and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? When you're just trying to get groceries one day, like, watch out, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Be careful.
What color is that?
But
talk to Rainy, cuz.
I'm excited that you're going because I feel like that is a good place to be right now because I feel like the environment is changing right now and there's a shift happening, and I believe that you are going to get a jump start on everybody.
You want me to tell him something?
When this thing hit. And I feel like that's going to be a safe place to be, and I want to be there too, Lord willing, one day. So I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for your growth, and I'm happy for the spirit that you have right now, because it's infectious, and I'm just proud to be your little sister and be associated with you, because what you got going on right now is something that I tell everybody about. There's a girl who's going to be hitting your Facebook. I think her name, what's her name, Wendy, the girl who was at the dinner with the baby?
What dinner?
Shay's dinner.
Oh, Kiara.
Have she hit you on your Facebook yet?
I don't know. I haven't been on.
Look at your friend request. Her name's Kiara. And I told her, she asked me, she was like, I want to move to South Africa. And this was before I even said anything about South Africa. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's crazy. My brother just came back from there. He's moving there at the top of the year or whatever. And then she's like, I want to move there so bad with my baby, but I need to, know the ins and outs. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, the tourist people, they'll let you see what they want you to see, but you need to talk to somebody who's actually been there, who knows what's going to be happening, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So she's going to be hitting you up. But yeah, I'm just happy for you, and I'm proud of you, and I want you just to soar and be the king that you are, and have some room for me when I'm ready.
I got you. This is my cousin Samantha.
Okay.
What's your take on Africa before and after? I showed you all the stuff that I've been showing y'all and talking to y'all about.
Well, before, of course, I'll say this.
Hold up, cuz. This is Denise. My cousin Denise, big cousin. These both my big cousins right here. That's my little sister. And then that's my little cousin / sister. I'm big cousin / sister. Okay, go ahead.
So before, just to veer off just a hair, they show us shit to make it seem like we still living in times where it's not modernized. But for you to go there and show us something different, like I kind of knew that they were up on things, but from your visit and showing, it just showed that it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's not they're not living in huts and riding camelbacks to get back and forth to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of happy that I got the experience through your eyes of what it is like. Us as black people, not just African, not African American, just us as black people are doing something that kind of show that we are powerful. Like we are more than just what the white man want us to seem to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm honestly, I'm kind of just geeked to set things in motion to go visit, because I mean, like we can do everything else except go back home. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we don't want to believe that's home, but in actuality, it is home.
That's what I was about to ask you. You know, I feel like that's home.
Oh yeah, it's home. Well, I'm like, cause they uprooted us from what we knew as home and brought us to somewhere that we've never been before. We know nothing about it. Then to be the last Negro on the totem pole, to where this country was so much built off our backs, is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's baffling. So. Yeah, I want to see where we come from, and that's an experience that I would definitely want to do. And I'm like I said, I'm excited that you were able to show through your eyes of what we're doing there as black people. You know what I'm saying? Right. Versus what we doing here. You're like, we know what we doing here. We getting treated like shit. We, what I'm saying? I mean, it's the truth. Like, it's like we 10% of 100, and we do more of the work. We still are doing things that other people are benefiting off of, and it's crazy. So yeah, I definitely feel like I want to. That's something I definitely want to experience. So thank you for even showing it to us, because it's not a lot of people. Like, it's so crazy that we'll go everywhere, out the country, in the world, besides there, because they give us this picture that it's,
You don't want to go there.
yeah, you don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I know it's beautiful. And I watch all, like, it's crazy and it's funny too, because Tubi, it's a bullshit ass channel where they show all type of fucked up movies. Not bad acting. But I've seen stuff that, like movies that are based over there, and it's like, I'm like, these motherfuckers living good. Like, this ain't, shit, where y'all get this money to make this movie to where they living in mansions and shit? No, this it's real spill, you know what I'm saying? My mom, not my mom, but my aunt always tell me, when you see stuff like movies are made up, it comes behind something. It's some actuality to it. So I mean, I'm quite sure we not living in hoods, but that's what they show us to be. But I just, like I said, I think it's a beautiful experience that you were able to show us that. So
and you travel a lot too, cause
I try to move around. I really do.
Yeah, you're gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm like, man, just give me a date so I can take off work. But it don't matter, because I'm gonna take off anyway. But yeah.
Right.
So yeah, again, thank you.
No problem. Poop whoop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, hey, what's your take on Africa before and after I showed you? You know what I'm saying? Been showing y'all and talking to y'all about Africa these last 2 times I done been.
Well, you showed me that what my husband be talking about is not a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a woke husband.
Yeah. So, I've been hearing about this for the last 15 years. But I'm just, like, really proud of you, because just on some personal type stuff, like, our family is not that evolved to things like that. And so it's just a few of us in this family that kind of carry a burden on our back of being able to expose our family to stuff like that. And like you said, Samantha and them travel, and I travel a lot and stuff like that. Right. And so it's just like she said, going to Atlanta or going to New York is something, you know what I'm saying? But it's something different whenever you can go back to your roots and see exactly where you come from and how your bloodline flow. You know what I mean? I always tell people, like, these people overseas and in these different countries and stuff like that, they have way more access to things that we got here, because, as a hairstylist, I'm seeing, I want to go to China. That may not be what most people want to hear, and what they want to do or whatever. But for me, while we spending all these millions of dollars in the mall down here on clothes, you go to China, they malls is set, and in Africa, they malls is set up to teach you something. You can go learn how to make the clothes, how to put the hair on the track. You know what I mean? You can go there and learn these things, and those are things that they're not teaching us over here because they want to keep us stagnant. So that's my take on things. I'm really proud of you for just being somebody else that in the family that people can reach out to and get more info and, learn things and expand their mind, because it's 2022 and people are in such a stuck space, So if you don't go and learn, you'll believe anything that the news and the mainstream media try to tell you. So it's good to have somebody that you can actually be like, oh, they went over there, they know, you know what I mean? And what Channel 5 told me may not necessarily be the truth. Like, these kids is over here, save a child for 5 cents a day type stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what you see all the time over there.
And how many people do you know, like, personally, that's been to Africa?
I know a lot of people. My old roommate studied abroad in Africa. A girl I ran track with, she's actually what we call in America white. She's from South America. So she not from South America, she's from South Africa. And I ran track with her when I was a sophomore in high school, and she even taught me things about, even when I used to come to her in high school, like, ain't it poor over there? Is that why they came over here? You know what I mean? Her parents, her and her parents were so cool, and they was like, no, we actually left a rich land. You know, like we actually left a lot and gave up a lot to come over here just so she could run track. You know what I mean? So I definitely believe in, you know, I'm happy that somebody is getting to really experience that myth that they trying to make us believe.
You know anybody in our family that's been?
No.
What about you, cuz? How many people you know has been to Africa? And in our family?
Well, on my mom's side too. Mm-hmm. And that's because they was in the service, so they were able to do those things. But I don't know solely if they would have went without the opportunity. But yeah, in the service, yeah, too. And my aunt tells me all the time, was like, this is horseplay compared to over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they, like you say, they live a rich life, and it don't take a lot. It really don't. It don't take a lot to be comfortable. See, we just so stuck on what's up, as they say, what's woke, what they think is woke. But for real, like, shit, what we think a little is a little here is a lot over there. So, yeah, for sure.
Sis, how many people you know have been to Africa, and how many people in our family do you know that's been?
Well, just you and our family, but my ex-husband, his family from Africa.
You laughing?
I was trying.
Next question.
You brought that out on y'all.
Right. We didn't even know what the hell was going on. All right, cuz, do you know anybody personally that's been to Africa? And how about in our family, do you know anybody?
Only you that I know personally. There's a lot of people. It's one particular person I follow on Facebook that she been there a couple of times. What's her name? Jasana from Brooklyn. You
friends with bitches.
I'm finna say I follow. I don't just know personally. I just follow her on Facebook, and I
make sure you put a
see her experience. I'm finna say, but actually, you the only person I ever know.
Right. And that's what I was trying to say.
I probably would have never even thought about it for real.
Right. And I say that because when I thought about that, I went generation after generation after generation after generation in our family, because y'all know I'm doing the family tree thing. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard of anybody ever going to Africa. And our whole family, generations, and I'm the first person to do that, to bring light to Africa. Like, it made me feel like I got a mantle to uphold. Like, this is bigger than, you know what I mean? It's bigger than, like, I don't know. It's just it's a big feat that gotta be done. You know what I mean? Because we gotta bridge that gap and get the fuck back over there. You know what I'm saying? So I just at first when I had thought about that, I was like, man, this is a task that I don't want. You know what I mean? Because all burdens, you know what I mean? Shit, ain't good burdens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that I'm glad that I can bring that to you guys. You know what I mean? Because like I said, and I'm gonna keep on saying it over and over, I want more for us. I wanna bring our roots, our DNA, our family DNA. That's why I'm doing all this DNA testing and family tree digging and all that, and talking to all these different people and families. And y'all know I done brought people to their daddies. You know what I'm saying? Through this DNA testing stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm all about family for the most part. You know what I mean? And I think it's important that we know where we come from, so we can get to a better place. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's about all the questions that I have for you. I did have some more, but I can't fucking remember. I can't remember. But I hope to see everybody there when I touch down. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna be soon. I hope to be leaving here February. I ain't let y'all know that.
You better be here in October.
January, February. I'm gonna come back. What?
I'm trying to put my lip gloss on.
Oh. So yeah. But that's my family, man. That's they take. You know, I didn't ask them prior, you know, about this. So this was just something raw. I just wanted to do it while I had everybody together. So now y'all see what we think, you know what I mean? Y'all be want to know what African Americans be thinking. So there y'all go. So we been lied to just like y'all been lied to. but it's a time off for all that, man. We trying to bridge that gap and bring our families closer to one another. So I'll see y'all.
Peace.
Peace. Holla.
Holla.